Bhagavata Thakurji. By the grace of Punnu Guruvayurappan, we are very blessed to learn Bhagavatam. Today Sunday morning in US and Sunday evening in Atlanta. We are also celebrating Anusham and the Periva Aradhana. Let us begin today's class. We have been doing Puranjana Upakhyanam from 4.25. It's a long chapter. All these are very technical chapter. So Puranjana is like just a quick review. Puranjana was a famous king, and he has a friend who no one knows about, and he is quietly following this Puranjana always, but nobody knows what he does. Nobody can see him. And then this Puranjana is going everywhere, wanting to find a place to live. Then he finds a beautiful place in the foothills of the Himalayas. This place has 9 gates. Then he finds this place is very suitable for living. And then he keeps going, he sees a very beautiful lady near him. And then this lady, she has 10 assistants. And then these 10 assistants, they have their own assistants. So there are so many who are helping this lady. And then this lady is also having a 5-footed serpent, always as a bodyguard to protect her. And then she is so beautiful that Puranjana gets attracted to her. Then he goes near and she says, "You are so beautiful. Are you a goddess? Who are you? I am very attracted to you. Can you be my wife?" And then the lady says, "I don't know who I am. I don't know who is my father or mother. I don't know what gotra I belong. But since you are asking me, and I also like you, and I want to have enjoyments with you, we can get married, because in a married life, as a grihastha, we are able to have all enjoyments here, and we are also able to get higher lokas by performing yaga, etc. So we are able to attain dharma, we are able to do dharma, we are able to artha, we are able to earn wealth and enjoy. That is kama, dharma, artha, kama. Enjoy all the worldly things, and then we are able to attain higher worlds. So you and I are good match for each other. Since you want to have enjoyment and I can give enjoyment, let us get married together. If a person did not want any enjoyment, and then I don't have any work with him, but since you are interested in worldly pleasure, I can give you that. So let us enjoy together." And then therefore she is in search of husband is in search of wife. So they both get married, and then we saw they both enjoy with each other for many years. That is where we left. Asyamanhaste bhuvi bhogi bhogayoho striyana sajjed bhujayor mahabhuja yuvanada vargadimalam granodata smitavalokena charatya pohitum. They both started enjoying with each other, and then they lived happily for 100 years. Nārada is telling, "Iti-tau dam-patī tatra samudya samayaṁ mithaḥ tam praviśya purīṁ rājan mumudāte śataṁ samāḥ." Mumudāte śataṁ samāḥ. So we left in this place. So let us continue the rest of the shloka right now. Nārada uvāca iti-tau dam-patī tatra samudya samayaṁ mithaḥ tam praviśya purīṁ rājan mumudāte śataṁ samāḥ upagīyamāno lalitaṁ tatra ca gāyakaiḥ krīḍan parivṛtaḥ strībhir hradinīm āviśac chucau upagīyamāno lalitaṁ tatra ca gāyakaiḥ krīḍan parivṛtaḥ strībhir hradinīm āviśac chucau saptopari कृताद्वारः पुरस्तास्यास्तु द्वे अधः. पृथग्विषयगत्यर्थं तस्याम्य कश्चनेश्वरः सप्तोपरि कृताद्वारः पुरस्तस्यास्तु द्वे अधः पृथग्विषयगत्यर्थं तस्याम्य कश्चनेश्वरः. And things. So, what are these 10? Saptopari कृताद्वारः पुरस्तस्यास्तु द्वे अधः. Out of these seven, 9 gates, the seven are, at the top, and the two are in the bottom. So whoever has these 9 gates, they are 7 in the higher level, 2 in the lower level. So saptopari कृताद्वारः पुरस्तस्यास्तु द्वे अधः पृथग्विषयगत्यर्थं तस्याम्य कश्चनेश्वरः पञ्चद्वारस्तु पौरस्य दक्षिणैका ततोत्तरा पश्चिमे द्वे अमूषां ते नामानि नृपवर्णये पञ्चद्वारस्तु पौरस्य दक्षिणैका ततोत्तरा पश्चिमे द्वे अमूषां ते नामानि नृपवर्णये तद्योताविर्मुखी च प्राक् द्वारावेकत्र निर्मिते विभ्राजितं जनपदं यादिताभ्यां द्युमत्सखः कद्योताविर्मुखी च प्राग् द्वारावेकत्र निर्मिते विभ्राजितं जनपदं यादिताभ्यां द्युमत्सखः ततोत्तरा. So out of the 9, the 5 are facing front. The 5 are in the front. Then one is facing right, one is facing left. Then 2 are in the facing south. What are the names? I shall describe to you the names. Namani Nrupavarnaye, Kadyota Virmukhi Chaprag. These are the very practical names. We will just study, because unless we do this continuously, we cannot remember everything. So the front 2 gates are called Kadyota, the left eye. So what are these 10? You already understand, right? But there is 9. The eyes, nose, lips, ears, and then the organs of reproduction and excretion. Correct? So he's telling the names. This Kadyota, the left eye, which is less powerful than the right eye. Bhagavatam telling. So of these, the Kadyota Virmukhi Chaprag Dwaravekatra Nirmite, and then Avirmukhi is the right one, that is more powerful, and then they are in the same place side by side. Then through these, what are they used for? To go to different places to enjoy and get more and more enjoyment. Through this, Puranjana goes to village called Vibhrajita with a friend called Dyuman. What is this friend? The organ of sight. Swami Vivekananda our book I have to find which one. Amazing how he described it. The physical organ is there, but behind that is the organ of sight. So that is the one that making us see. So he will nicely describe the feature of physical versus the inner one. So here it is telling, see, the organ of sight is also has to work correctly. Then only the eye will see. So Kadyota Virmukhi Chaprak Dwaravekatra Nirmiti Vibhrajitam Janapadam Yadi Tabhyam dyumat-sakhaḥ. Dyuma is the friend of the organ, which is the inner organ of sight. Adu Dyuma. Then Nalini Chaprag Dwaravekatra Nirmiti avadhūta-sakhas viṣayam yati saurabham. So when somebody is born with a deficiency, they are not able to fix. But if the problem develop later in life, you are able to do eye surgery, right? But if somebody is born blind, they are not able to fix. Now the organliye problem. inside the organ. The doctor is not able to see and correct there. Adu sukshmam innam. It is thulam. We are able to see. The organ I transplant, we are able to fix. But their inner organ, எல்லாத்துக்கும் ஒரு inner organ இருக்கு. Bhagavatam is teaching. நளினி நாளினி சப்ரம் द्वारावे कत्र निर्मिते avadhūta-sakhas விஷயம் யாதி சௌரபம். नलिनी नालिनी च प्राग् द्वारावे कत्र निर्मिते avadhūta-sakhas விஷயம் யாதி சௌரபம். मुख्यानाम पुरस्ताद्वाः तयापण-bahūdanau विषयौ याति पुरराड् रसज्ञ-विपणान्वितः. मुख्यानाम पुरस्ताद्वाः तयापण-bahūdanau विषयौ याति पुरराड् रसज्ञ-विपणान्वितः. So in the front, using this द्वारावे कत्र निर्मिते avadhūta-sakhas விஷயம் யாதி சௌரபம். Using the nostril, the Puranjana is able to smell various things. Along with that, avadhūta-sakhāne, with his companion Avadhuta, he enjoys all the different smells. Adu nalini nalini chapra dwarave katra nirmite avadhūta-sakhas விஷயம் யாதி சௌரபம். Then mukhyanama purastadvaha tayāpaṇa-bahūdanau. Mukhyan in the mouth. Adilende he is able to eat first apana. He is able to eat bahūdanau, different grains, etc. He is able to eat. Then vishaya yati purarade rasajna vipananvida. He is also using this organ to speak, also using the tongue inside to enjoy various rasa. So this is mukhyanama purastadvaha tayāpaṇa-bahūdanau vishayau yati purarade rasajna vipananvitaha. Then pitrahur-nrpa-puryādvaha dakshinena puranjanaha rāśtram dakshina-pañcālam yati śrutadharanvidaha. पितृहूर्नृपपुर्याद्वाः दक्षिणेन पुरञ्जनः राष्ट्रं दक्षिणपञ्चालं याति श्रुतधरान्विदः. देवहूर्नाम पुर्यां द्वा उत्तरेण पुरञ्जनः राष्ट्रमुत्तरपञ्चालं याति श्रुतधरान्विदः. Here is known as Pitruhu, and through that Puranjana goes to the Dakshina Panchala. Pitrahur-nama puryādvaha dakshinena puranjanaha. This he is hearing the various text about doing various puja, etc. during various rituals. The right ear is used for that. Then Pitrahur-nama puryādvaha dakshinena puranjanaha rāśtram dakshina pañcālam yati śrutadharan vidaha. He is studying all the different rituals and Vedic rites, etc. Then Devahur-nama puryādva, and all this also this has a Śrutadharan Vida. It has an organ called Śrutadhara, the organ of hearing. Again, the ear is hearing because the organ is there inside working. So Śrutadharan and the organ I use panni, he is hearing different things connected with the rites and ceremonies. That is this one. Pitrahur-nama puryādvaha dakshinena puranjanaha rāśtram dakshina pañcālam yati śrutadharanvida. Devahur-nama puryādva uttarena puranjanaha rāśtram uttarapañcālam yati śrutadharanvida. Then the left ear is used for Devahu. It's called left ear. And then through that, also using the organ of hearing Śrutadhara, he goes to the land called Uttarapanchala, which is what we are doing, Bhagavata Purana, all the scriptures leading to Vairagyam, that is coming from the left ear, it seems. So, Devahur-nama puryādva uttarena puranjanaha rāśtram uttarapañcālam yati shrutadaranvida. Shrutadara organ work pandrathu, organ is working correctly. Then using the organ and the ear, he is going to the land called Uttara Panchala, Dakshina Panchala to learn various Vedic rites as well as the scriptures for getting vairagyam. That is the ear. Then Asuri nama paschadvaha taya yati puranjanaha gramakam nama vishayam durmadena samanvitaha. Asuri nama paschadvaha taya yati puranjanaha gramakam nama vishayam durmadena samanvitaha. Nirratirnama paschadvaha taya yati puranjanaha vaishasam nama vishayam lubdhakena samanvitaha. Nirratirnama paschadvaha taya yati puranjanaha vaishasam nama vishayam lubdhakena samanvitaha. Riti, these are the organs of the procreation and excretion. These are also in the lower portion. Asuri nama paschadvaha taya yati puranjanaha gramakam nama vishayam durmadena samanvitaha. Nirratir nama paschadvaha taya yati puranjanaha vaishasam nama vishayam lubdhakena samanvitaha. Andhavamisham pauranam nirvakpeshaskrita Achanvadam adipadihi tabhyam yati karoti cha. Andhavambisham pauranam nirvakpeshaskrita Akshanvadam adipadihi tabhyam yati karoti cha. Sayarhanta puragado vishuchina samanvitaha. Moham prasadam harsham va yati jayatmajodbhavam. Leg and the hands. We are talking about the leg and hands. We are also considered as part of these, and we are able to do all work using our legs. We are going here and there and coming, and the hands are performing work. So that is this one. Andavamesham pauranam nirvakpeshaskrita akshanvadam adipadihi tabhyam yati karoti cha. So using that, Puranjana is able to perform work. Then Sayarhyanda Puragado, when he goes to this Antapura, Vishuchina, all these organs are working, but without the mind. And see, Akshanvadam Sayarhyanda Puragado Vishuchina Samanvidaha Moham Prasadam Harshamba Yati Jayatmajodbhavam. When he enters the Antapura, it is the inner apartment called Avyaktam Hridayam, and ulla the heart is working, not the physical but also the unmanifest heart has to be working. Adai vechundu Vishuchina, the mind, it now with that is able to have all the enjoyment and the feeling. So the mind in the mind-ordered diseases and all, doctors are not able to give full reversal. If a child is born with mental disability, etc., they give something to manage it, but they are not able to reverse it. So why? Because these are all sukshmam. There is no physical organ to correct it. But Ayurveda will try to some extent is able to do, because Ayurveda is based on our scriptures. So they are able to understand what is the role of mind, what is role of buddhi, then how are the organs, external organ working using the mind and the buddhi. So how do we get feeling of happiness, feeling of sorrow? That feeling irken, adu eppadi varuduna, mind is connected and the chittam is correct. The chitta அது வந்து டாக்டருக்கு ஆக்சஸ் கிடையாது. இந்த சித்தான் அந்த கரணா இருக்கு நம்ம. ஸோ மனசு, புத்தி, சித்தம், அகங்காரம், these four constitute the inner organ, but the doctor cannot see all this. You can see brain, but the brain is only the physical aspect, but the buddhi. Our Guruji gives nice example in one of the quotes. So that also I'll take it out for you right now. But that is how all these feelings are coming. The feeling is coming is good because mind is working correctly. And then the time it will come. So क्वचित् एवं कर्मसु संसक्तः सो अक्षण्वदाम् अधिपतिः ताभ्यां याति करोति च स ह्यत् अन्तःपुरगतो विशूचि न समन्वित मोहं प्रसादं हर्षं वा याति जायात्मजोद्भवम्. Then एवं कर्मसु संसक्तः कामात्मा वञ्चितो अबुधः. See, महिषी यद्यहेत तत्तदेवान्वर्तत. एवं कर्मसु संसक्तः कामात्मा वञ्चितो अबुधः महिषी यद्यदीहेत तत्तदेवान्वर्तत. क्वचित् पिबन्त्यां पिबति मदिरां मदविह्वलः अश्नन्त्यां क्वचित् अश्नाति चक्षत्यां सह जक्षिति. क्वचित् पिबन्त्यां पिबति मदिरां मदविह्वलः अश्नन्त्यां क्वचित् अश्नाति जक्षत्यां सह जक्षिति. Saktah, having attachment for action. Bhagavan, what is Bhagavan saying in Bhagavad Gita? The attachment, the desire is the cause for next birth. So as long as there is some desire, we are doing action for it. So when we have attachment to action, we are having rebirth. So only because of that he got attached to the mind. Kamatma vanchito abudaha. He became totally in the control of the mind, and he forgot we get very upset if if you go to buy a car and the dealer is cheating us, we get very angry. If we go to buy something and somehow by mistake we pay more money, we get very angry if somebody cheats us. But we forget what is cheating us inside only. The culprit is inside, cheating us all through our life cycle, but we never catch it. Adena the mind. So the asakti to the action which is coming from desire causes us to lose our discriminative power, and then we get caught. And then what are we doing? Kvachit pibantyam vibhati madira madavifalaha ashnantyam kvachit ashnati jakshatyam saha jakshiti. We became completely under the control of that mind, the mind, and adnal vanchito abuda. We became, our own mind is cheating us. So only I send that quote: if the mind is towards Bhagavan, it is our friend. Mind is toward world, it is our enemy. Namalode mind can be our friend or our enemy. So because here it is saying when the lady is drinking, he is drinking, Puranjana is drinking. When the lady is eating, he is eating. When the lady is also chewing anything, he will chew something. Whatever she is doing, he is doing. See, he became completely under the vasham of the mind. So this is a very nicely with the story Bhagavatam teaching us. Kvachit gāyati gāyantyam. Now all this, he completely lost who he is. Then he became her servant, and वो नचाती है, the Maya नचाती है हमको. So क्वचित् गायति गायन्त्याम रुदत्याम रुदति. So how is Guruji explaining the intelligence and the manas? See, the intellect, the buddhi, and the mind, manas, they are not physical organ. The mind is nothing but a collection of thoughts. But the thought, how is it coming? It is thought owing to imagination. Okay, imagination. Some different sankalpa we are getting based on what we have already observed, based on observed object. That is mind. Thought is coming. Then the intellect, it is supposed to correctly filter the thought and channel it properly. If the mind is working correctly. But for the people who have mental disability, they are not able to process these two correctly. Mind will give thought very fast, but the intellect is not able to filter and channel properly. So both are, so the what the doctor can do is make the mind slow and give some medicine to make the mind slow. But how the medicine effect gone, again mind, like that only. So what is that is the mind giving thought more and more and more. Then the intellect, it is the sheath which is responsible for analysis and rational discrimination based on previously known fact. Gurujiyoda quote idella. So the intellect will correctly filter the thought. It will have vivekam. It will have viveka means discrimination to see this is good, this is bad, and then correctly filter the thought and then make the correct choice. So both are working together. For us, very easy because the nama, as we chant more and more, the mind becomes the number of எண்ணத்தின் குறை கம்மியாயிடும். One of the Madhura Geetam Guruji says, as we chant more and more and more, the count of the thought will come down as we chant Nama. Then our buddhi become அறிவு கூர்மையாகும். நாமம் சொல்லுவோம் வாரி நாமம் சொல்ல சொல்ல அறிவு கூர்மையாகும். See, நாம சொல்ல சொல்ல அதுதான் for us. My husband went to some book club meeting yesterday. They are giving book about meditation. And my husband telling, see, my mind also goes very fast. I need to do this. I said, I don't. For us, it is Nama. Nama, I will do. Both will fix this problem for us. Guruji very nicely explained. So, if you also need to understand, if you have any friends who go through this, I'll tell my sister, she did a doctorate just now. I'm very proud of my young sister, Viji, in California. She's finishing her PhD, Chamathukutti avalu. So, we talk about all this a lot when she deals with patients who have eating disorder, who have bad habits. So, she'll give counseling, all that. So, she want to change from the inside also. Not just giving medicine to control or but the therapy which has to be with words, etc. So this is how our scripture teach. Ayurveda will also give medication based on this mind வந்து quiet ஆக்கும், புத்திய good ஆக்கும். Because of unfortunately our Guruji again explained, when Indra got Brahmahati Shapa in Vritrasura story, you will remember. After some time, he was like a madman. He was just blabbering to himself. He was angry with everyone. He was going here and there without any direction, and just not able to control himself. And then he was always in an angry state, and he never had any peace of mind. He could not stay in one place for more than little time, and he was wandering patak-taraha for some time. Why? Brahmahati Shap ho gaya. So whatever is the effect you see now, it's because of some sin that has happened before. So the remedy for the sin is also to chant Nama. This is why we are saying Nama, very scientific reason. Why? This is what we are seeing in a scientific, it's not blind faith. Bhagavatam will teach with jnanam. So, fact-based. Adhanala, Guruji very nicely teaches the mind will bring you thoughts, but the buddhi has to filter the thought and channel correctly. But all this, there is easy, one more shortcut if you want. You can go to the Guru. Who is the Guru? The Guru, very easily you can approach Guru. Guru will battle with you to make you good. God himself comes in form of Guru, and then the Guru will not judge you, saying you have done bad, so you cannot, you have to face. No, Guru will just give and give and give, no matter what eligibility you have. All this the Guru can do. That's why I said for all of us, our New Year resolution, have one darshan of Gurunatha. That's why policy is. So, because it got shortcut, what we try more and more, by one glance, change. The person will get correct treatment. Then you would say, yeah, medicine helped me. How did we get the medicine though? Because we stood in front of Guru. So all this is for us very, methodical than for this spirituality, magical. Adnala, Puranjana got completely bound by his own mind, which is the beautiful lady who had outer covering very nice, but fine, slowly, she pulls him more and more. Kvachit gayati gayantya, rudatyam rudati kvachit. Suddenly she'll sing, he'll sing. Then she'll cry, he'll cry. So, क्वचित् गायति गायन्त्यां रुदत्यां रुदति क्वचित् हसन्त्यां हसति जल्पन् जल्पन्त्याम् अनुजल्पति இப்படிதான் completely under her vasham. क्वचित् धावति धावन्त्यां तिष्ठन्त्याम् अनुतिष्ठति अनुशेते शयानायाम् अन्वास्ते क्वचित् आसति क्वचित् धावति धावन्त्यां तिष्ठन्त्याम् अनुतिष्ठति अनुशेते शयानायाम् अन्वास्ते क्वचित् आसति रुदत्यां रुदति இப்படியே போயிடுது. We lost our true state. See, this is our state today. Rudatyam rudati kvachit hasantyam hasati, laughing like that, then crying or just blabbering, all this. Jalpantyam anu jalpati, just prattle something, talk, chit chat and all this. Kvachit davati davantyam, running here and there, when she's sitting. Tishtantyam anu tishtati anushete shayanayam, when she's sleeping, he will sleep. Shayanam anvaste kvachit asati, when she's sitting, he will sit. When she's smelling, he will smell. Whatever she's doing, lying down or sitting or walking or running, he will do same thing. Kvachit, so completely under her control. Kvachit davati davantyam tishtantyam anutishhtati anushete shayanayam anvaste kvachit asatim kvachit shrinvantyam पश्यन्त्याम अनुपश्यति क्वचित् जिघ्रन्त्यां स्पृशन्त्यां स्पृशति क्वचित् शृणोति शृण्वन्त्यां पश्यन्त्याम् अनुपश्यति क्वचित् जिघ्नन्त्यां स्पृशन्त्यां स्पृशति क्वचित् क्वचित् च शोचतीं छायाम् अनुशोचति दीनवते अनुहृष्यति हृष्यन्त्यां मुदिताम् अनुमोदते विप्रलब्धो महिष्यैवं सर्वप्रकृतिवञ्चितः नेचन् अनुकरोत्यज्ञः क्लैब्या क्रीडा मृगो यथा क्वचिच्च शोचतीं छायाम् अनुशोचति दीनवदे अनुहृष्यति हृष्यन्त्यां मुदिताम् अनुमोदते विप्रलब्धो महिष्यैवं सर्वप्रकृतिवञ्चितः नैचन् अनुकरोत्यज्ञः क्लैब्या क्रीडा मृगो यथा. Everything, the mind is the one doing all this, and we are victim of our own mind. So when the mind want to hear, we are hearing. When the mind want to eat, we are eating. When the mind is touching, we are touching. So we are totally bound by the mind and the senses. Kvachit shrunoti shrinvantyam pashyantyam anupashyati. When he want to hear, she want to hear, he will hear. When she is seeing, he will see. When she is tasting, he will smell. When she is eating, when she is smelling, when she is touching, everything he will do same. Kvachit shochati, suddenly she is depressed today, he will be depressed. Anushocati deenavate, then Nanu suddenly she is in a very good mood, he will be good mood. Anuhrishyati hrishyanyam muditam anumodade vipralabdho mahishyevam sarva prakriti vanchitaha. He lost his own nature. He is cheated by his mind. Who is going to answer for that? You're going to, if somebody cheats us outside, we go tackle and deal with them. What about us? Who is going to deal with that? We have to do it. That's why we are coming to satsang again and again. Anala, everything is fake. If the mind is doing, fake. Therefore, remember, it is only Gurvarpan Satyam, the Bhagavatam again and again teaching. So we see so many stories. Pitirnama dvitiyat bhavati nanu manakalpidam chadviti. Ella mind oda kalpanagal. Fear second object illa Krishna, but other is telling there's no second object. But somehow I got hooked in that. I got hooked. My God, who is going to release me? I have to do it by God's grace, by Kripa. Our Bhakti Marga, we are relying on Kripa of Krishna and also our effort like this. Krishna gave chance, we have to take it. Kaliya is telling, ettara instance irukke. Kaliya is telling Krishna, Swabhavo duskrudo nadha. Na eppadi ennod swabhavathu viduven. How will I give my own nature? My nature is tamasic nature. It is to attack and kill. Because of that, I messed with you yourself. How will I get rid of my swabhava? We are victim of our own swabhava. We try to correct other swabhava. What about us? So, kala, karma, swabhava, three things binding us. So, and then the mind, all this, we are the jiva bound. And we go to correct other people, first we have to correct ourselves. So, all this Puranjana is completely gone now. Vipralapto mahishevam sarva prakriti vanchitaha nechan anukarot yatnaha klybya krīḍan became pet animal. Avalukku or animal ஆயிட்டான். அதுக்குதான் குருநாதா, they are very sad for us. அதுக்குதான் Purana Tilakam Bhagavatam is karunai for us. So we are doing the Dhyana Shloka, no? That it says because of samsaris like us, Bhagavatam has karunai for us. So Radha sent Shuka to narrate Bhagavata. Apo mother is having vatsalyam for us, so she sent. So this Purana is for our karuna, it has come for us. Bhagavan doing kripa for us. So that is why we are hearing and we are going to think now. See, it's making us very profound teaching. Even nobody will tell in pravachan, Puranjana Upakhyanam in detail, and I have no time for that. But we are able to study in class, so we are able to really understand how profound our mind. The mind is causing fear, mind illa. But as it says, Bhitim nama dvitiyat bhavati nanu manakalpidam chadvitiyam. Rendavathu vastuve illai. Tenaikya abhyasashilo hradayamiha yatha shakti buddhya nirundhya maya viddetu tasmin punarapi na tata bhadi mayadinādam tam tvam bhaktya mahatya sadadamanubhajannisha bhitim vijahya. And the mind poga abhyasam madam, again and again, nidane mayadināda. You are the one who is above Krishna. By your grace, let me also cross this ocean of Maya. Very beautifully, Bhattadri praised. So, mind would kalpanela, we are dancing to our own mind. Let us think and say reverse. Enough. Go to go other way now. So, whenever the mind is coming, I'll say, here you take. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Again another thought come, take this. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Literally, I did like this. Yesterday they had global Nama relay, 24-hour Nama for all the Namadvas. So our turn 3 to 5. So I practiced. They put Guruji in the center. We are doing circle. So whenever mind come, we do okay. Here take Nama. Take more Nama. Take more. That is how we are fighting. Bhakta ippada fight பண்ணுவா. அதனால very beautiful Nama Sankirtanam Bhagavatam Bhakti Margam. We are going to make it. So Gopika Jeevana Smaranam Govinda Govinda Sadguru Maharaj ki jai. Srimad Bhagavate Mahapurane Paramamsam Samhitam Chaturthasthande Puranjana Upakhyanam Panchavinshodhyayah. Shri Hare Namaha, Shri Hare Namaha, Shri Hare Namaha. Gopika Jeevana Smaranam Govinda Govinda Sadguru Maharaj ki jai. One shloka. Nārada uvāca sa ekada maheshvaso ratham panchashramashugam dvisham dvichakramekaksham trivenum panchabandhuram. More what all he is doing with this state of mind in a more chapter to describe. Idu will go a little fast, okay? Gopika jeevana smaranam govinda govinda tavadbhudam balakam ambujekshanam चतुर्भुजं शङ्खगदायुधायुधं श्रीवत्सलक्ष्मं गलशोभिकौस्तुभं पीताम्बरं सान्द्रपयोधसौभगं महार्धवैडूर्यकिरीटकुण्डल वृषापरिष्वक्तसहस्रकुण्डलम् उद्दामकाञ्च्यङ्गदकङ्कणादिभिः विरोचमानं वसुदेवैक्षत कलिमलहरणं त्वां श्रुत्वा कैवल्यसुखप्रदम् कृष्ण प्रेम निमग्नो राजा कृष्ण पदाम्बुजमाप देवा जय जय भागवत जय जय भागवत देवा जय जय भागवत जय जय राधा कृष्ण स्वरूप जय जय भागवत देवा जय जय भागवत भागवत भगवान की जय। श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय।